Hi guys, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Peter. Welcome back to our channel.
This time we're staying at our country house for a whole week. We never stayed here for so long, right?
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, so we had to pack a lot of stuff with us, a lot of food to survive for a week, because we don't go shopping while we're here.
Yeah, but we can if we want to.
We could, but it's easier to buy everything in the city. And we also bought some things to improve the place.
Yeah, we did.
So you will see.
We'll show you everything again.
Yeah. And it's getting warm. The trees don't look very good. Looks like some of them are dying off.
Yeah, which is sad, but that's nature.
Yeah. I think it was freezing while we were away, and that's why.
Yeah.
So let's go do something.
Yeah. One of the things we bought is a garden hose, this one, because as you could see in our previous videos, we had to carry the water from the yard to the garden, and this should make our lives easier. Hopefully it's the right size, and yeah, we'll see if it works.
How long is it?
It's 50 meters, so it should be long enough for the garden. Yeah.
Let's try it. You don't seem very happy.
No, of course there is a problem. We bought a small size of a garden hose. Like, it's smaller, it doesn't fit here. But it's a mystery how it happened, because this was the original hose that was here. We brought it with us to the shop and we thought we have the right size, but obviously we bought again.
So what are you doing?
So now I'm trying to extend it, make it wider, and hopefully it will fit. So somehow we managed to put it on. It's totally smaller, like it's total fail. But maybe it will work.
And it's done? It's working.
Yeah.
As always with complications, but we made it work. We received a new lawnmower. It's an electric one. So we are going to unpack it now and test it, hopefully. Let's see if it works. There's a lot of parts, I didn't expect that. And it's assembled. But as always, there has to be some complication. The cable is super short, and tomorrow probably we should receive a cord extension, but we don't know if it will be very comfortable. We'll see. It's evening and we decided to go for a short walk before we head back to make our dinner. It's quiet and peaceful.
Yeah. I feel a bit disappointed today because nothing worked without problems today. We had a problem with the garden hose. It was too small. I don't know how that could have happened because we measured it before we bought a new one. So yeah, but we managed to somehow put it onto the water tap, and it's somehow working, but not perfectly. Then we found out that the small trees that we planted are almost completely destroyed by frost,
Yeah, that's
because
sad.
it was frosty. The leaves are black. We don't know if they will come to life again or what will happen. And yeah, then we put the lawnmower together, and we found out we don't have the
Cable.
long electrical cable.
Yeah. A lot of half steps done
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
but we can continue working on it and make it all good again. Come with me.
So this is in our way, and it's really muddy. We don't wanna go that way. So we're gonna jump over this stream and then continue that way. I'm gonna jump first. It's not that small.
Oh. Wow. Now it's my turn. Ready?
Ready?
I'm not.
I can see that. But you were?
We're gonna have sweet potatoes for dinner today.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's one of my favorite meals that we make together.
I'm getting hungry already.
So let's go home so we can eat.
This is such a beautiful forest. Everything is green and the sun is setting. I love these warm, calm evenings. Such a beautiful atmosphere.
I've just found a tick crawling up my leg. It's quite common in our country. I don't know how it is with you guys, but I remember last year we got like 20 or 30 ticks, each of us.
Yeah.
I mean, we found them crawling on us. We took them off before they had a chance to suck our blood.
When we are in an area where there are ticks, we always search for them in the evening.
Yeah, we check each other.
Yeah, we check
For
each
ticks.
other. Yeah. We discovered that there are caterpillars on the big trees here in the forest, and they are the same that feed on our trees. So we didn't do anything wrong. They just live everywhere, I guess.
It seems there are a lot of cuckoo birds. They are quite usual in our area. We can always hear them, we can't see them. We've just seen one, but it flew away.
Yeah. Honey, where are the sweet potatoes you promised?
What? You promised me sweet potatoes and then you wanted to stay outside for too long. And then we came back too late, so we had to change our plans. And we have spaghetti instead. This is our usual portion.
With cheese and rucola and
Arugula.
garlic. Arugula. Rucola is arugula, probably. So the lawnmower is working.
Yay!
Yay.
Now we can go to work.
Yeah.
Peter is finished with mowing the lawn. So now I will do the final touches with this mini scythe, maybe? I don't know what it's called in English.
Go ahead. And you guys can tell us in the comments how it's called, this thingy.
I'm weeding out the garden again. We are preparing another part of the garden where we haven't planted anything yet, but we are ready for more veggies.
Yeah, we need more space. And for me, it's spading again, because this part is really overgrown with weed and I need to prepare it for Tommy. I've just finished harvesting spinach. I'm gonna use a part of it for our dinner, or maybe all of it, we'll see. But look at this.
We're gonna be strong like Popeye. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right now I'm planting lettuce. I'm not sure if it will survive here because it needs a lot of water, and when we're not here for a week it might die, but we'll see.
And what else have you planted?
I planted radish and arugula or something, and kale.
Kale.
Yeah, and in the morning I planted some tomatoes. These are leftovers from the city. We grow them on our balcony.
Yeah,
And
we'll show
normally
you. We'll show you in another video.
And normally I would throw them away, but since we've got the garden now, I decided to plant them here. And we're trying turnip for the first time. So I'm curious if it will grow.
Today for dinner we have risotto with mushrooms and spinach. Spinach is freshly harvested from our garden just a few minutes ago. There is also chive from our garden as well. And Tommy added lovage. He added a bit too much, so the flavor is a bit intense, but yeah. And butter is also there, and cheese, and I'm sure it's gonna be very tasty.
The cheese is not from our garden.
Our neighbor just mowed this field, and we were thinking about how we looked for the ring in the wheat up to here. Now the conditions are much better. In a few days I'm gonna rake all this mowed grass, and who knows, maybe by accident I will stumble across the ring.
I had a day off today again, just like yesterday. So I used the time and I spent almost the whole day gardening. We tried the new lawnmower.
Yeah, and that was great. Yesterday I felt disappointed because nothing was going the way we wanted it to go, but today the lawnmower worked. We mowed the whole yard, so that was a success. Then
You helped me in the garden,
yeah,
spading.
I spaded another part, not much, just a bit, but better than nothing. And then
And I planted a lot of seeds today. I'm happy about that.
yeah,
We are using the garden to its full potential again.
totally. And we used the gardening hose also. We put water in a jar,
Barrel.
in a barrel there, so Tommy could water the plants.
And now we are on an evening walk. The sun is just setting now, so we are enjoying the views.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. And the great thing about it is that we don't have to hurry because we just can return to our house whenever you want to. And also the neighbor mowed our field, and we were talking about how stupid we were with the metal detector. The timing was really bad, because now it would be much easier to look for the ring, we think.
Yeah, it was all about time management, and it was hard to plan in advance. We didn't know when the neighbor would mow the field and when the detector would be available and so on, so it was hard to combine everything together.
Yeah, and we also didn't expect the grass be so tall when we borrowed it. And they didn't warn us that there would be so much interference inside the grass, right? So yeah, they should have told us.
Only when I returned the detector they were like, oh yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah, so yeah.
And tomorrow I have to work. I only have 2 days off, but I will work for the rest of the week from the house, so we'll spend some time in the garden again in between.
And I will be raking the field. No, not tomorrow. He said that we should wait 2 days for it to get dry a bit and then rake. So tomorrow,
when it becomes hay.
Yeah, not really
Not
hay.
yet?
No, it should not be hay, but after 2 days.
Okay.
So I have a day off too. I have a whole week off. I don't go to work this week.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Let's continue with our walk.
Yeah.
As we're walking, I've been thinking that before today, I felt like everything's out of control. You know, the grass is growing and we don't have time to take care of the property.
Yeah.
But after today, I feel much better because we mowed the grass, we worked on the garden, we planted everything. Our neighbor mowed the field, and everything looks good again. So yeah, I feel much better now.
Yeah, me too.
We have little pumpkins which we need to plant into the ground. We grew most of them, these ones, on our balcony in the city, and we got 2 more from our neighbors, some leftovers which they didn't want anymore, and they are ready to go into the ground, so we will go plant them now.
What do we have for dinner today?
Finally, the long-awaited sweet potatoes.
What's in it?
Sweet potatoes, tuna, cheese, the chuburica.
It's a special mix of herbs and spices.
Yeah, and cumin. But it's too hot, so I'm waiting for it to cool down.
I've started raking the field. It's not as easy as it seems because it's really large. I think the first row is done, and now I don't know if you can see it, there is a ditch here, and our neighbor recommended to us that we should fill it up with the hay, and in time it will turn into soil and it will make the ground more even. So we're going to do that now. I think the whole field will take ages. I don't know if we'll be able to make it in time, because in 3 days we are leaving, and yeah, it's too big, the field is too big. Today for dinner we have baked potatoes with rosemary from our garden, of course, and tempeh and tartar sauce.
We're now raking the hay on a big pile here, and we're going to start the compost because we don't need it for anything else, but we can always use compost on our garden. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, 1 year, 2 years, we'll see.
This is chive. It's blooming, and these chive flowers, they taste like young onions. I'm going to cut them into small pieces and then put them onto my bread. And I think it looks really great with the purple color and everything. I have been raking for a few hours now, but the field is basically so big, I don't know how long it will take. It looks like an impossible task. And in the meantime, Tommy is working, so he is in the house. I think we are finished. We've done this part, and we will let the rest rot on the field because we don't have enough time to rake it all.
Was it all you hoped for?
Totally.
Today we have quinoa with carrot and tomatoes and chive and feta cheese. I think you created this meal, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't based on any recipe, you just put some stuff together and it worked.
Yeah, the stuff we had at home at that time, and it was a success, and now we have it every week. So we've planted pumpkins here onto the old compost. It was raining during the night, so it's really wet now, and we found that there are many snails on the compost and they are eating the pumpkins, so we have to fight them. I threw already like 100 of them away, but there are new ones coming constantly, so I don't know if the pumpkins will survive.
So our time at the country house is over. This time we spent a whole week here, which is a first. We've never been here for so long.
That's new for us.
Yeah. But we managed just fine, I think.
Yeah, though it's a constant struggle with the plants and trees and everything, because there is always something that tries to destroy it. Whether it's frost, there were many late frosty mornings this year, or caterpillars eating our trees, or now snails eating the pumpkins. There's always something, but yeah.
That's life. That's how nature works.
Yeah.
And we said at the beginning that it'll be a hit or miss. It's our first season here, so if something doesn't survive, we will at least learn, and next year we will do it better.
Yeah, hit and miss.
And we also said that we will not spend too much time worrying about everything. We don't need the perfect lawn. It's okay. We don't necessarily need a jungle either, but you know,
Basically, we don't want to be slaves to the property.
yeah, we want to spend some time relaxing here. That's why we bought the place.
Yeah, that's the main focus. Relax.
And our lovely neighbor gave us a lot of lettuce.
Yay! It's an older couple, and they are helping us or giving us advice how to do things.
And lettuce.
Yeah, and lettuce.
So that's really cool. We haven't had any lettuce this year.
Yeah. So it's really nice to have neighbors like that.
And it's starting to rain. Peter keeps saying that he has never experienced any rain here.
Yeah.
Yet.
And it rained already in the morning, and this should be the second batch, and it should be a heavy rain, maybe with thunderstorms too. So I'm looking forward to it.
You're such a weather geek.
Yeah, I love rain. Anyway, that's it. We should wrap it up. If you feel like it, subscribe to our channel to support us, and see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.